Multiculturalism is one of the pillars of my life, and the entire path of my studies to this point reflects it. This work only confirms my personal tendency to live in and advocate a culturally globalized world, one enriched by the multiplication of linguistic realities. In order to get a clear picture about the linguistic phenomena, I spent a considerable amount of time on studying plurilingualism, intercomprehension, and glottology. With this in mind, I have focused the entire work on practical, methodological, and psychological level. This helped me to better understand how to operate and effectively reduce the disadvantages when it comes to translation and interpreting, but also to enhance positive aspects in professional and everyday life. Plurilingualism is an extended form of bilingualism and literally means multiple languages. The advantages of mastering multiple languages are many, like being an active person in a multilingual and multicultural society, expanding one's linguistic repertoire. It also enriches knowledge and gives more access to academic and job opportunities. The cognitive advantages are considerable. It initiates the psychic process of cognitive decentralization that helps to gain more awareness of different perspectives. The individual conceives and generates new thoughts, reflections, and ideas through contact with the other. Studies in the field of neurology have shown that plurilingualism has very few disadvantages. There are phonetic interference between different languages and accent frequency. However, plurilingualism helps to slow down the development of Alzheimer's disease, increasing multitasking abilities and developing the phenomenon of neuroplasticity. Plurilingualism brings with it intercomprehension, the ability to understand languages without speaking them properly, by exploiting the similarities and lexical transparency derived from belonging of one or more languages to a common linguistic branch. Intercomprehension aims at the development of receptive skills in both written and oral form, enhancing transversal skills. It is also the basis for the concept of éveil aux langues, which is a linguistic awareness that is a key advantage for the interpreter to understand text and speeches. In fact, he can consult materials in the original language without having to ask for translations. Moreover, by involving the development of techniques and strategies, such as top-down or bottom-up, it facilitates understanding. One of the disadvantages that is often attributed to intercomprehension as a didactic method is the potential confusion it would create in students. This is untrue, as numerous studies confirm the development of receptive and interactive skills, just like the motivation to learn other languages. Finally, glottology, or historical linguistics, is the branch of linguistics that deals with the study of linguistic families, the etymological study of words, and the evolution of languages. In this work, we will analyze English as a lingua franca and as a global language, but also the influence it has on Italian language through loanwords and colloques. Today, English is the world's leading lingua franca, and it is a communication tool in multicultural contexts able to overcome linguistic barriers. There are obvious advantages such as the possibility of being able to communicate with far more people than monolinguals, and the possibility of working both abroad and within national borders. English is the language of media industry. Knowing it means you can enjoy content in the original language without relying on translation or subtitles. Moreover, it is the language of modernity, digital apps, technology, innovation, research, international politics, business, and show business. The influence of English on Italian is visible in the register of Anglicisms used in the Italian language. From a glottological point of view, knowing English, speaking loanwords, calques and neologisms is a great advantage for translation and interpreting. In fact, English is the primary language in every interpreter's inventory, making it possible to interact in a variety of formal and informal work environments. However, speaking a language well is not enough to guarantee profound and complete linguistic competence. Always taking plurilingualism, intercomprehension, and glottology into account provides a broad spectrum of advantages on which the interpreter can build and improve his performance, reaching so his full potential.